Hello everyone, Raphael from roXiva here. I wanted to make this video to talk about the audio vibration add-on feature that I have designed and sent out the parts for to you as the roXiva owner. And I want to first say that the roXiva in and of itself is a complete system without vibration. I have added the vibration because I love the way it feels, and a lot of other folks seem to agree with me. But if you use the roXiva with just the sound and light, you will get all the benefits of the roXiva. It does not require vibration to do the brainwave entrainment and to provide all of the amazing benefits and feels that come with the roXiva. So I want to say that coming out of the gate. However, um, it is really, really cool to get vibroacoustic feedback. Gamers do it. Uh, it's very popular in the healing arts, where there are entire healing beds that sell for thousands of dollars and healing tables that sell anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000. And with the components that I've got here that I will show you how to put together, basically you can do this same thing for very inexpensive investment. So I'm going to go through the components, the way it works. I'm going to start with the roXiva and show how we connect audio to the roXiva, and then how we split it and go out to the different components that make the vibration happen. So let's do that, okay? So as you can see in the back of the roXiva, there is the audio port. It's right there. It's a little circular audio port. And normally we would just take our headphones and plug them right into the audio port. In order to do the vibroacoustic feedback, we put a splitter on that port, which takes it from 1 to 2 outputs for the audio. All right. And what we're going to do is I'm going to make a little room here actually. We are going to lay the roXiva down, and we're going to show you that there's two things happening now. The sound is being split, and one of the channels is going to go to the vibration, and the other one is going to go to the headphones. Now, in order to get maximum vibration feedback, I raise the volume of the roXiva all the way up to the max, and I'll show you how to do that in the menus in another video. But suffice to say, you get the most vibration with the most sound coming out of the roXiva. The problem is that could make the headphones really loud. So these little cool devices are called headphone volume controls. And it's just a little circular dial that you spin, and it makes the volume go up and down on the headphone. So what I do is I connect that first to the headphone side of the roXiva splitter that's coming out, and then I connect it to the headphones. So now I have the complete headphone circuit. I've got the headphones, I've got the headphone volume control, and I have the input going into the roXiva. So that now we have a working headphone to use with the roXiva. That would be the normal setup, obviously minus the splitter. But because we're doing the vibration, we are going to focus in this video on this second channel. Everything that's coming out of this second port here that I've created with the splitter. So I'm going to move this out of the way to create space to show all of the parts that now happen to make that happen. All right. So the next piece that we're going to have is a male to male headphone extension cord. Okay. So that's going to plug in to the output. So now you've got both outputs used. You've got the one for the headphones, and you've got one for the audio out for the vibration. This other side of the male connector is going to go into the input of the amplifier. And again, all these pieces you have now because I sent them to you. You're going to take the male end there, and you're going to insert it into the 3.5 millimeter AUX input for the amplifier. All right, so while we're on the amplifier, I'm going to show you that you also got a power supply for the amplifier, which plugs into the wall, and then you've got a plug that plugs into the amplifier. So this is going to connect to the other side of the amplifier right there. So now you've got your audio in and you've got your power in, and you plug it into the wall. All right, but don't plug it in yet because we're not fully set up. You have also received a spool of wire. This is speaker wire. And so this is going to be what we use to connect the output from the amplifier to the vibration device. All right, so you're going to need to cut this. You're going to need to cut it to whatever length you want and then strip the ends off. All right, and it is important that you have black to black and then red to red if it is red, or if there's no red in your wire, it's just black to black, and then the non-marked wire goes to the red. So I have already cut those pieces of wire. Let's see what I did with them. Here they are. All right. So now we're going to take those cut pieces of wire and we are going to put them to the outputs of the amplifier. So again, one of these wires has a black band on it, so I'm going to put that to the black. So the way you do that is you just unscrew this right there. You just unscrew that little back piece there. And there's a hole in the post that you thread the wire through, and then you just tighten it up. And that holds the wire in place. And then we're going to do the same thing for the red wire. We're going to loosen this post up. We're going to put the wire in, and then we're going to tighten it up. So now we've got our amplifier fully connected. We've got an input source, we've got a power source, and we've got an output source. So that brings us to the next and final piece of the audio setup, which is the vibration puck. Now, the vibration puck can be a variety of sizes. This is the one we use. It's by Dayton Audio. It does a really good job, okay? And we attach this to the back of a zero gravity chair, which I'll show you how to do that, okay? But what we do first is we attach the wires to the puck. So we're going to start here, and we are going to, again, go black to black, and we're going to twist these wires together. And then twist the wires together. And what I do here is I use a little bit of electrical tape. So just a little bit of this electrical tape. You can use, if you want to be really fancy, you can use wire nuts on these, but I find electrical tape works just fine. Here we go. So now we have our connection made with the electrical tape. So really now, if we turned on the roXiva and put on a program that had the right tones that are vibratory in nature, because not all programs have vibration tones in them, okay? Most of them do, but not all of them. So some of them with the higher frequencies don't have vibrations because vibrations happen at much lower frequencies. But you're going to find that you get plenty of programs that have vibration in them, and you'll be able to feel it quite well. So then the last final step is now to attach this puck to whatever surface we want to attach it to. Now you're going to find that the puck comes with a mounting ring, which if you wanted to really get fancy, you could mount it to a wooden chair using the mounting ring, which holds the puck in place, like so. Or the way I do it is, you'll notice that the puck comes with a little piece of foam, okay? I use this piece of foam to keep it from vibrating. So I just put it on the back there. And then I just go to the chair and here's the chair right here. And there's always a cross beam in the back of these zero gravity chairs. Now you can use any kind of zero gravity chair you want. This is a reasonably priced one that I like that works pretty well, but there are less expensive and more expensive ones. So the final step of this is to now take the puck and attach it to the zero gravity chair. You can do this a variety of ways, okay? I personally use, you're going to laugh, but I use this Ace bandage type material. It's basically, you get it on Amazon, okay? And you can use duct tape. You can use, I'll show you also, I have this Velcro type stuff. But the easiest one for me is this literally bandage, this roll of bandage. And what I do is I just put the puck up against where I want to put it with the foam there. And I just put my thumb on here and I just hold that in place and I stretch the bandage. Just stretch it nice and tight, okay? And just keep wrapping and then do a crossover and go to the other side like that, like that. There you go. So I'm at the end of this roll, so I'm just going to roll it all out and use it all, okay? But the cool thing about this tape is that it sticks to itself. So when you're done, you just pick up an end like that, push it underneath, and you've got a completely solid installation for the vibration puck, okay? And this is going to vibrate the chair really strongly. You'll be really surprised at how much vibration you get. And that's basically it. You now have a vibroacoustic feedback add-on to your roXiva device, all right? I'll go backwards through the pieces so that you can see what I did here, all right? I've got the bandage that I used to attach the puck to the chair. I've got the puck itself. Now the bandage does not come with it because not everybody wants to attach it that way. So I'm not going to make you use that. Everybody's got a handy person around that can figure out a way to do this, but this is my preferred way. So bandage, puck, electrical tape holding the wires together, and then the speaker wire that comes from the puck that goes to the back of the amplifier. Here's the amplifier. The amplifier just turns on and off by turning the dial here. And the back of the amplifier shows the power supply coming in, and then the output lead from the splitter that we had over here at the roXiva lamp. One side goes to the amplifier, the other side goes to the volume control, which controls the headphones, okay? And the newest version of the headphone volume control is shorter, so it's not as long. So you don't have to gather up like I did here, the extra wire. The new version that I'm sending out is short, so it doesn't have all this extra wire. And then you got the headphones. So that's it. That's the entire assembly. If you have any questions at all, as always, call me, reach out. It's really easy to get a hold of me, and I'm very responsive. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. This is a very big haptic transducer. I use this one for massage tables and beds, and I've actually begun development of a waterbed prototype that will be an actual waterbed with two of these mounted underneath the frame. And what will happen is, in my studio, I'm doing this in my studio, and once I get it working, I'll roll it out and show other people how to make it. This is going to vibrate the water in the waterbed so that you can actually give people like a really wow experience. But again, not something you need to do now, but I'm always looking to innovate and give people ideas and show interesting ways to use the roXiva to give great experience and great healing opportunities. All right. Thank you all. Talk to you again.